Hello, in this video I'm going to model a jellyfish with using just spline and lathe modifier. I'm going to create that shape but have this surface on it. So let's get into it. I'm just drawing a curve, a jellyfish sort of curve using line, and then I'm just adjusting the points, and then I'm just going to add lathe modifier to it and it will create this shape. And you can move around the XYZ point if you want to create a different version of it from the same line. You can get different shapes like this. This looks like a hat. If you were gonna create a hat, you got a hat. But today we're modeling a jellyfish, so I'm just going to adjust the points because it doesn't really look like the shape I want. So I'm just going to select the vertex and keep adjusting, rotating, pulling the points until I get my desired shape. I just deleted the bottom part, and then I'm going to close this top hole there, or else when I make it to a solid there's going to be a little hole on top. I don't want that. And then I'm just going to collapse all so it becomes an editable mesh, but I'm going to change it to editable poly for me to add the whole the design on it that I want. And I'm just going to select the adjacent lines on this, and I'm going to detach this so that some of them will be solids and some will have the holes. So I have detached it now from the modifier panel, and then I'm just going to hide this layer so I can work on the other layer. In the next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add vertical lines to the edges. Right now, as you can see, I have only horizontal lines, so I'm just going to select all these horizontal lines, connect them all so that I have a grid system. And then I'm going to go to modeling, add generate topology, and I'm just going to go for the hexagon one. If you want, you can try different designs, but I think for this one I'm just going to go with the hexagon one. So I'm selecting one line from each, one edge from each, and then I'm adding the hexagon to it. And once that's done, once you're happy with it, I'm just going to select the elements. I'm going to select the whole thing, and I'm going to give some edges to this. I'm going to insert some edges, increase the amount, depends on you, how thick you want the edges to be. And once you got the desired thickness of the edge, you can delete the selected area, the red area. So that's what I'm going to do next. So it becomes like a mesh. Oops, I'm just going to decrease it. I'm going to go back to 1, maybe make it 2. Yeah, that looks better. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete. So when I press delete, whatever is in red will be deleted. So I'll get a mesh. So there I have my mesh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unhide the other layer And then I'm going to add shell modifier to this, so it will have some thickness. Add shell separately to the two different surfaces because I want to have two different thicknesses. You can play with the parameters and increase the outer amount, inner amount, and get the thickness that you want. I think this looks good. So now what I'm going to do is, after adjusting the thickness of the hexagon layer, I'm going to add turbo smooth, which makes it look similar to the first picture I showed. And I'm going to add turbo smooth to the other layer too, so it has a bit curvy edges. So there I have my jellyfish with the porous skin texture. I think I'm happy with it. Oops, there's a bit of a problem, but I think I can work with this. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thank you.